Hello everyone, this is Ritesh. First of all, thank you all for being on my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I will discuss a guesstimate question, which is estimate the number of burgers sold by McDonald's in a day. Right. By the way, guys, I started a series of guesstimates for 30 guesstimates in a month, and this is my first video of the series. And so please, if you will like it, so please subscribe my channel, and as well as share as much you can, and please hit the like button as well if you will like the video. Okay, so let's get started. So our estimate question is, estimate the number of burgers sold by McDonald's in a day. So as I said in my previous video of the case studies and the guesstimates, is that we have to take some clarification, ask some clarification questions from the interviewer, like narrow down your approach. As I mentioned in the question itself, like in a day, okay, if it is not written here, then you have to ask from the interviewer, like are we considering any time period, 1 month, 1 year, 1 day, like that. So here I itself give the hint in a day. So but there are some other assumptions, as you firstly clarify with the interviewer, you are is you are getting satisfied from my assumptions or not. So you have to ask, right? So my assumptions would be like preliminary questions or clarification questions would be, I would ask like, store is operational for all 7 days of a week, and includes both dine-in and takeaway orders. So why I take that assumptions? Because uh, like in the weekends, like Sunday, Saturday, the office goers, the office going ads, like those who are going to office and work, like, so they have a holiday on Saturday and Sunday. So maybe there are some undue advantage on that day on the sale of the burgers. So I didn't take any separate case for that. So I assume that all the 7 days of a week are same. There is no distribution on the basis of uh, people are not getting going to office on that day, so they are much more higher sales than the others days. I'm not taking that case here. So I take the assumptions that the all 7 days of the week are same, including both dine and takeaway orders. As you, yeah, like as you feel when whenever you go in the McDonald's any unit, you get to know, like you feel that some orders are also taken by the customers in their homes by packing. So this is called takeaway orders and dine-in orders, where the customers itself eat burgers and all in the McDonald's unit itself. So it's a dine-in orders. So we include both take-in and dine-in orders. And store is operation from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day, and no specific unit of McDonald's, like any typical store based on our choice. Okay, so what that means is, what does it mean? Like there is some specific unit which are so popular in the city, and the consumer and the customers wants to go there only because of his popularity and all. So we didn't consider any case, all the McDonald's units are same, and you consider any typical unit, there is no difference in the basis of popularity and all. So all the units of McDonald's are same, what even how many units in the city, it doesn't matter, all the units are same and the sales are same. So you can take any typical McDonald's unit to solve this estimate. And the another thing, that there is a similar football on each day of a week. So as I said, like the office goers have a holiday on Saturday and Saturday, but we don't consider the case here. Okay, so let's move forward. We asked the clarification questions, and now we are going to solve the guesstimate, like our approach. So my approach is that my approach is based on the customer per round. Like I consider 30 minutes round. In the 30 minutes, a customer come and like a customer comes and eat burgers and payment and all, take 30 minutes to get fulfill its stuffs and go outside. So I take a 30 minutes round for a number of customers. So I firstly calculate the 30 minutes, according to 30 minutes round, how many customers can eat, or how many burgers are sold according to the customers. So my approach would be like number of burgers sold is equal to number of seats, multiply percentage of occupancy into average burger consumed by one customer. It's okay, I will tell you one by one why I take this approach. Okay, so so firstly, okay, so let's we move downward a little bit. Firstly, I divided timings into normal hours and peak hours. Normal hours basically, and then normal sales, person come and go, and like a approximate burgers are sold. Not so much rush in the McDonald unit, and they know some high demand in that time. This is called normal hours. And peak hours, where mainly persons customers come in that time only every day, and wants to eat burger, and desire of burgers are more high in that hour. So the occupancy rate in the McDonald unit is also high because of the high demand. So we so I assume the normal hours and week hours separately, like 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. is called a normal hours, as I assume, and 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Is a peak hours, and again 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. is a normal hours. Okay, so in total there are five peak hours and seven normal hours, right? So first of all, percentage of occupancy in the normal hours, I consider that the 50% occupancy, like if they are let's say suppose they are 20 seats, so 50% occupancy means only the 10 seats are occupied within the in 30 minutes round. And average burger per customer, as I assume, is a 2. So if we calculate, there are 30 burgers consumed in 30 minutes. 30 burgers are consumed in 30 minutes by how much customer is 15 customers, because I assume the number of seats here is 30. And if we calculate the number of burgers, so 30 into occupancy rate, which is 50%, means 15 since seats are occupied in 30 minutes, and every customer, like every 15 customer eat two burgers, so there are 30 burgers demand in 30 minutes. Similarly, from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., there are 4 hours, which normally like also 30, in 30 minutes 30 burgers are consumed, because there is same 10 normal hours. No, for normal hours the burgers consumption is same. Now it's in peak hours. In peak hours, I suppose the occupancy rate is 100%, means if there are 20 seats there in the McDonald unit, then all the seats are occupied at that time in the peak hours. So assume 100% occupancy, which means 60 burgers demand in these 5 hours, right? Okay, so these are my little bit assumptions. It's not assumptions, it's just saying to the interviewer and asking is like he satisfied with your assumptions or not. If the interviewer not satisfy some of your assumptions, so you have to change it, right? You cannot be rigid like I am not changing, but you have to change all the assumption that the interviewer are not satisfied with you. Okay, so here one assumptions you can see that the 40% dine-in demand of burgers in a day is called to total takeaway orders in a day. Okay, so I assume a all-round figure like 40% of the total what I calculate, what I will be calculate of dine-in demand. The 40% of it are called takeaway orders. Like if the hamburgers are sold as a dine-in, then 40 burgers are sold in takeaway. So it means there are total 140 burgers are sold in a day, right? Why I take the 40% in this? So it's just a overall assumption you can say on a on a specific on a specific questions, like you can say they are like the service sector in India, like Zomato and all are increasing day by day, and every restaurant are take big orders, like you can say take a large number of customers orders from there. So we can see, on we can take a all-round assumption that a 40% minimum dine-in facility, dine on demand burgers are called take total takeaway orders. So I take on that basis. And similarly, as I said, that there are total 2 rounds of customers in an hour. Like we estimate 30 burgers in 30 minutes round, and we estimate 60 burgers in 30 minutes round. So we, if we multiply by 2, then we get the demand of 1 hour in normal hours and in peak hours. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so it's just a calculation part. You doesn't bother so much, like bother about that. Under normal hours, which is called 7 hours, and why I multiply with 2, as I said in the previous slide, 2 is multiplied because it's a 1 round burger. Like in 30 minutes, to 30 burgers are consumed, but in 1 hour you have to multiply by 2. So you get the total burgers in 1 hours, right? 2 into 60, total burgers in 1 hour. But if, but their normal hours are 7 hours total. In total, normal hours are 7 hours. So it's 840 burgers are sold in normal hours, and under peak hours 600 burgers are sold. Total dining, if we calculate, it's a 1440 burgers are sold. Like it's a large it's a huge amount. It's, you can like, you feel that it is a very huge amount, yes, but the numbers are doesn't matter about the to the interviewer. He only wants to see your approach, how in depth you can think. He only wants to see that. So it's not like it's not give a bad impression on you so much, but yes, you have to a little bit realism should be there in your mind while solving this guesstimate. Okay, so as I said that the total takeaway or demand of burgers is 40% of 1440, which is the total dining facility, and get the 576 burgers. So there are 2016 burgers are sold in a day, which I solve the guesstimate. This is our calculations, and there are another way to solve the takeaway demand burgers. Like you can say, we can also solve this takeaway facility, like how much time is required to prepare a one meal of burger by the employees of the McDonald, like patty and setup all and payment also. It takes 2 to 5 minutes also for the customer to give the payment. So you can also consider all of that, the timing. According to the timing, you can also calculate the takeaway orders by different approach, but it's take times. And like not time, but yes, you have to, if you are good at guesstimates, and if you are able to think, if you are calm during the interview, so you can also use the different approaches, and it will give a good impression on the interviewer as well. So I prefer you have to think different approaches as well, and present in before in present in the front of the interviewer, so it will give you a good impression, and your chance of being selected being be higher. So these are the guesstimate that I prepared yet, but yes, I uploaded another guesstimates, like 29 guesstimates remaining in the next 29 days. So please, if you will, if you like the my video, so please like and share my video as much you can, and please subscribe it, so will you get the notification of my video. Thank you all, thank you so much.